And so kind of was slow.
I was just telling her I was watching very young anime stuff. I guess having been a neglected child myself, there's just something about the story that really amuses me. Um, this
Oh my
14
gosh. I get how
this
that. Yeah.
14-year-old boy gets sold by his parents to a demon.
To who?
Took care of him. He earned all the money for the family. And when the story opens, he's on this tuna boat, and all of the tuna are coming out of the lockers. And the guy helping him says, "Oh, you can handle this by yourself," and leaves. And he's just about to get crushed by tuna when the highest ranking demon in the demon realm wraps him up in rope and puts a sold sign on him and tells him his parents sold him to him, and he's now taking him to the demon world.
As one does. Yeah.
And it's just the cutest little thing because this guy wanted him for a grandson.
Oh.
And so he goes from being this totally neglected child that nobody took care of to living in affluence,
No, my
being
goodness.
doted on, being
All of our
adored.
dreams, right?
Yeah. And he's too kind for everybody, of course. And there's this girl that nobody likes because she's hyper and loud. You know, she's kind of like me. And
Yeah, I get it.
and her family magic is if they tap their their pockets, they can give you anything. And so all the kids, they take advantage of her and take everything from her pockets, but then ignore her and laugh at her behind her back. And he stops her one day when she's trying to give her everything out of she can think of out of her pockets and says, "I don't want any of your stuff." And since the only way people are nice to her is if she gives them things, she thinks he's telling her, "I don't want to have to put up with you anymore."
Oh, yeah.
And he grabs both her hands and goes, "No, no, I don't need your stuff to be your friend." And it was just all so cute.
This sounds like you, doesn't it?
So I was like, I was not
Someone
wanting
new?
to watch true crime. So I was like watching this. I was like, there was that Welcome to Demon School story that I watched before. Like, that might be fun to watch.
I need to
again.
make an observation here. You two are dressed like it's warm, and I am covered up, bundled
That's
up,
not like it's
freezing to
warm.
death with extra blankets on.
Wow, you, Miss
Yeah.
Hot Body,
Yeah, and you
Miss
two,
Hot Pocket.
t-shirts and,
I'm wearing a
no
sweater.
jackets.
It's been like 50 around here.
Yeah, it was 61
Here
today.
too.
It was 61 today, I think, or 62.
But it's cold in this room, so I'm putting my sweater on
Yeah,
now.
I turned all the heaters down really low. But it was starting to get chilly. That's why I've got a sweater on.
That's why you thought what?
That's why I have a sweater on. Hello, Frank Burns. Been a while since we saw you here.
Let's see. I need to plug this in so it doesn't
But
die.
the theme music is so funny too. It's like party music.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like that kid is kind of a version of you, huh?
Yeah, I
It's
think I
very
relate to him too much.
Very cute. Very much identify with that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, he's a very sweet kid who just had a rough life, and it's just really cute. So I decided I wasn't using a small enough crochet hook on the yellow ones, and
Is the yarn somehow thinner?
Yeah, I think it is. And it's weird because I was having the same problem with the brown and
Now,
white ones.
Monty doesn't usually come up there like that, does he?
Not too often, no.
I think
But
Tabitha chased him
herself
off
is
the
very
bed.
frightening, and he's got to see what mom's doing. Come here,
Well, he
Mom.
was on the bed, but I think Tabitha chased him off.
Yeah, he's afraid of Tabitha.
Funny, I saw mine walk by up here and then yours walk by down there.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting here looking at this thinking, boy, this is cat haven here.
Yeah, Lombok left all of the chickens, and he's now in his box.
Oh,
He heard me start the live, and he moved into the box.
huh.
Are you gonna stay here on the chair? Oh, you're going back on the bed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, herself, I don't think she even likes me. I'm
Hmm.
deciding she doesn't like anybody, but she's been chasing them off the bed for days now, and I just sit there and pull them back
Oh,
on and start petting them, and I smack her on the head
well,
and tell
yeah,
her to
because
shut
you
up.
want them up there, whether or not
Yeah.
she does.
It's like, this is my bed, girl, not yours, so just quit trying
Right?
to run my house already.
Tell her she's not the boss of you.
Yeah,
Not
she and
yet.
I are having definite who owns the house issues at the moment,
Hmm.
and, she seems to think she runs the house,
Uh-huh.
but so I went to do more
Well,
of the
you're lucky she
growling.
lets you use her bed then.
I know. Well, she's been growling at me and biting me when I get back on it lately.
Oh, no. She does
Mm,
think it's hers.
yeah, she's like, "I want the whole bed. You
Jason
can't
Odell
share
in
it
the
with me."
house.
"Hi, Jason. I was gonna ask you to get come on if Julie didn't, but, Julie had her evening plans canceled, so I got to keep her here.
Uh-huh.
So it's girls' night tonight.
Yeah.
There's all 3 of us, and I was telling sacred storylines that I think I'm developing, uh, delusions of weight loss."
Well, you do get weighed, or you're not getting weighed till tomorrow.
I'm not waiting till tomorrow. I weighed 166 on last Monday,
Hmm.
It's
and
break really badly.
Although, if
Can't.
Jason really wanted to come on, I could step off.
I think he likes being entertained sometimes. I could
I'm
be
just saying,
wrong.
if he really wants to be on, I'll leave.
Yeah.
I'll go
Well,
sit
he
in the
does draw the
gallery.
crowds. We saw that.
Yes, Jason does
We
draw
saw that.
crowds. We are
Mr.
nowhere near as
Popular.
popular as Jason. Look, we've got
Yes,
6 tonight.
Mr. Popular Odell.
Yes, after having a whole 170, we went down to 30 and now 6.
Oh, oh, 6.
Maybe we should bring
That's an
Jason
awesome
back
number.
on.
That's a great number.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple of fun, good, lives today. One of them was Jason and Neuro D,
oh,
and then
wow.
I
Oh, I missed that.
watched, another one that was about music later. That was fun.
I should have watched lives. I didn't watch lives today. Why are you having lower turnouts too, Jason? I even wondered if maybe instead of having a lot of people, if there was some sort of bot flooding for 2 or 3 days. Because remember, we only saw, like, a
Uh,
couple names, then there'd be, like, so much going past, we wouldn't know who everything was. Maybe we had bots
mhm.
showing up and while they're
Oh, could have
gone.
been, and they cleaned the bots, huh?
Yeah, I'm wondering because
Huh.
bots are a problem. I'm trying to get these perfectly
What about it?
what a bot is. Right, exactly.
About
Now it seems back
it.
to normal, he says. So maybe there was a lot of bots around and they've deleted them all.
Hmm,
So why would bots come into a live? That just
it's
seems kind
funny.
of
Why would
extra
bots
for a
be
bot to do.
interested in any of this anyway?
Well, yeah, why would anyone be interested in what I'm doing?
No, but I mean, why? I mean, aren't bots like not human?
No, they're not human. They're like little computerized creations. Yeah.
So what would be the point?
Well, I don't know about us because I'm not creating things to create false numbers. I know there are allegations that a couple of certain places have.
Have
So,
what?
uh, did I remember to say hi, Jason? I guess I didn't. Um, but no, there are
You
a
can say it
couple of
again.
newer groups that started like pushing, and there's allegations they used a bot mail list and
Huh.
use that to have those all automatically subscribed as unpaid subscribers. And
Hmm.
one of the reasons there's a couple reasons behind the allegations that like their paid subscribers are less than 1% of their total subscribers.
Hmm.
And that's a little low. Um Someone else who is actually less popular on their little notification thing
Mhm.
has like 200 times more paying subscribers than this group does.
Well,
This
okay.
group has almost all unpaid subscribers, and so there's allegations about whether or not they're cheating the system to get their subscriber numbers up to get more traffic.
Oh, yeah, like by
If you could
whatever,
do that. Hi, So-So. I haven't seen you in a while. I didn't see you come in either. How did you sneak in on me? How dare you sneak in like that? Not that I'm doing very good at greeting anyhow, but, you know.
I'm trying.
This
I'm
gummy
trying.
is making you look funny.
It must be because I'm not doing a gummy because I've already had 1,000 calories today, and I don't
Oh,
wanna.
geez, no, I'm the one with the gummy. Yeah,
Yeah, so you
I
get the
mean,
gummy tonight. I'm not doing a
it
gummy
kicked
because
in.
I don't wanna deal with the munchies. No
Well,
munchies.
oh, yeah, it's better if we aren't
Maybe I
both.
should get a gummy because I've already got the munchies.
Well, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah, might as well enjoy it, huh?
Yeah, might as well.
I wish I
So,
had some
so,
gummies.
so, back to the real world from vacay, huh?
Yeah, there we go.
She was on a beautiful vacation. Gorgeous
I
water,
Was she
fish,
posting
everything.
while she was on vacation? Was she posting on here and I missed it?
I
Oh,
don't know. Does this live stream make my butt
that's
look
funny.
fat?
No, Jason, your butt looks nice.
Because you know, this live stream, I don't know.
No, your butt looks
Mhm.
fine.
I think my butt
A
probably
little
looks.
narrow.
Hi, Joe.
Are you Joe? I was like,
I think
oh, this kind of hit hard. Oh,
I'm
and I
sure
did
I'm sure my butt and my waist and everything looks
Ah, okay.
bigger
So
than it should.
So you can always measure if you feel like you've lost some inches. You could always measure.
Yeah, I'm afraid to measure my inches because they're much bigger than I want them to be.
Well,
I don't
I
think
mean,
I've measured my inches since my waist got bigger than my butt should be.
huh?
I
that just
haven't
gave me
measured
a great
myself.
marketing idea. I need to make those soft things, that you measure around your body with,
Yeah.
and I need to have an inch mark like every 2 inches.
Why every 2 inches?
So that way, if somebody says,
Yeah.
they're like 50 inches, they're only 25.
Oh, yeah, because like my
Or if
my
if they are 50 inches around, it'll only say 25.
when I was young and hadn't had kids yet and was doing aerobics 2.5 hours a day, I was 38, 25, 36. Maybe I should get motivated enough for 2 hours of aerobics every day again. I don't think I can get that motivated anymore.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
It was really sad. Like today I did absolutely nothing. I did my chores. I was proud because I got my mail and took my garbage to the garbage can.
Mm, yeah, I took my garbage and stuff out too. That was notable.
Yeah.
If I could
Notable.
pee laying down, I would have no motivation to even get out of bed most days.
Oh, that
Oh,
would be sweet. So you are very kind that way. I want to support everybody.
oh, that would be wonderful. So.
Oh,
You're
that would
such a
be nice.
sweetheart. I wish I could clone me because I could stay in bed and not do anything.
Hmm.
If
Yeah,
I
That'd
could
we
be
don't
clone
nice.
me,
just
I'd make one of
bring
you.
it there.
That's what I would do. If I could
You know,
clone me, I'd have
It was
somebody
better
cook.
before I had a really comfortable bed. Now my bed's really comfortable. It's like
Oh, I know,
sleeping in a
right?
cloud. It's like,
Oh,
oh, I don't want to get up anymore.
I have one of those cold beds because I decided, being my age and all, I'd be better off getting one of those beds that are thermally cooling.
Uh-huh.
oh,
So I have one of those thermally cooling beds. So my bed always
oh,
feels nice and cool because it's easier to sleep when you're cooler.
oh.
So
Oh, see, my bed
that's
doesn't stay cool. My bed gets hotter than blue blazes, but that's why my
You
room is
could use
cool.
that kind of mattress. It sounds like
yeah,
Uh,
probably.
That's what I'm
it's
thinking.
supposed to help you. Yeah.
Yeah, when I moved here, I had they tell you to buy a new mattress like every 10 years or less.
Yeah.
And I knew I hadn't had a new mattress since like 2006, 2007. Maybe that is my problem, Jason.
Did it come with a clown car? I love when the
Yeah,
clowns get
I
out
need
of
a
the
clown
car.
car.
It's my favorite. My
It's
favorite.
surprising I
Right.
don't have a clown car.
Well, I mean, That's why I don't drive a car that's little tiny
I
because
have
then
a
I
little
look like a
yellow bug, so
clown.
I do have a clown car.
I have a Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah,
That way I can take it into my pasture four-wheel.
that is amazing, as it should be.
Well, I gotta be able to check fences occasionally and stuff, and I couldn't afford to buy a whole bunch of equipment, so I just figured I'd buy a pickup truck,
Yeah,
and then I could tow feed with it and everything else, and yeah, it has to be Substack, it wouldn't be us. I don't well, I do know how to blah, blah. I haven't even had gummies. I do know how to boo people, actually. Um, all you gotta do is be the person in charge of the live and put them on your ignore list, and they can't get into your live anymore. So that's how you boot people out of your live. You
say
just
that
ignore
again.
them, and they go away. If you're in charge of the live and you've got somebody who's misbehaving, you can ignore them, and they won't see your live anymore, and they won't be able to get back in. And that's how you can boot somebody out of your live.
So there's some way to ignore them while
Mhm.
you're
Yeah.
running it. Oh,
Yeah, well, you
interesting.
just if you have your laptop open like I do, you just go in and ignore them on your other page and move
Interesting.
on.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
Learn something new every day.
Ooh, sleeping in a hammock. That'd be nice and cool too
Oh, I
because you
bet that
have
does feel good.
yeah.
That would be nice.
Is that an electric car? I kind of wanted an electric car. I just really can't afford the infrastructure for it. And they didn't
I'm
have an
too
electric
far
pickup
away from
truck at the
everything to have an
time.
electric car. I'd run out of juice before I got to a charging station.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd find charging stations here, but I don't go too far too often. I mean, town's less than 10 miles from me, so it
Hmm.
was a lot closer.
The road to town is 10 miles from me.
Well, they put J turns in everywhere, and when they put in J turns everywhere,
Mustang.
they made it so it takes me almost 10 miles to get to town when I used to get there in less than 5. Because I have to go the whole way up to the next town before I get to a J to turn around.
Oh no, that's
So,
just wrong.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Jason, I think I would have had to retrofit my garage some because it's got some electricity to it, but it's not really all that stable, to be honest. They didn't do a great job wiring the garage, and it doesn't have a separate box in the garage. So I would have had to have some serious rewiring done to do that.
Hmm.
I used to have an electric water heater, the instant kind, but when we meant to do that in the new house, we found out that it was going to take a separate power source. We'd have to run because we had so much electricity already running in the house. We'd have to run another panel to have
Uh,
instant hot water heat.
yeah,
So,
Jason, 220, 230, whatever it takes.
yeah,
Right.
220 or 110.
That is hardly anything, Neuro, that it adds. Wow,
Wow. That is nice. Cool, Neuro.
very cool.
I wish I could have done that, but I kind of had to be practical to some extent because, you know, money's not, you know,
Yeah, I get it.
huh, interesting. Hiro Mitsu. I was just talking about how I watched so much anime lately. My
Mhm.
niece let me have her Crunchyroll login. So
That's crazy, Jason. So
well,
cheap.
Yeah.
it's a little cheaper than gas. I mean, my gas is about $3 a gallon. I get 22 miles per gallon. So yeah, that's a lot better. Um, Yeah, winter is really hard on batteries. It really reduces their charge. Did I get all of these already? I am done stuffing and ready to do the eyes and everything. That was faster than I expected it to be.
Nice.
Because you
Well,
were busy. You weren't thinking
yeah,
about it.
cool. Yeah, exactly. So I can imagine in Quebec. I mean, it was one of the things that really amused me about people buying rechargeables in Fairbanks, Alaska, and things. I'm like, my goodness, you get in a good cold snap, and half your battery charge disappears.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it is not a good thing.
Oh, but you're reconnected now. Good.
What was that song you said the other morning you woke up with, and you'd sent it to your son and said, "You're welcome for the earworm"? Morrison.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Hang on, let me make sure I have the words right.
Well, what was the last? I'm wondering what everybody's last earworm was.
Um,
I've had several, but the one that hit me the longest and hardest that I could not get rid of was "Chicka Chicka Boom Boom."
I love it.
Dead and Bloated was the last earworm I had.
Oh, wow.
You ever hear it?
No.
I am smelling like the rose that somebody gave me on my birthday deathbed.
Oh, wow.
I am smelling like the rose that somebody. Yeah.
Huh,
Sing it. Bring
right?
it, girl.
But
Bring
yeah,
it.
that I figured that'd be a fun thing to stick in my son's head at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, zombie is a good one. I like zombie.
Oh,
Oh, I've had that one a couple of times too. That is a
Oh
good one.
yeah.
It's kinda hard to even resent that one.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Mhm.
Oh, I did not grab the right eyes to get for the big chicken.
You like that one? Yeah. I bet it's fun in the karaoke.
Which one? Zombie or oh dear. My son used to run around singing it. That's why
Oh,
I
funny.
just stuck it in his head.
Oh, that's funny.
Because, have to pick on your children sometime.
Of course.
Otherwise, it's just no fun.
Oh, my middle one's in Florida on his new job.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah, makes my heart a little sick.
hmm.
How old is he?
49.
So sad when they grow up on us and leave home like that.
It
Yeah.
is. It's hard to deal with.
Uh, Weatherford shifts a little.
Yeah.
Nirvana's good. I just realized I did not stuff the new baby starling yet. Gotta do
Did
that.
you? Because you had. Would you say you had? I'm older than. Never mind.
I'm
Yeah,
older than Jason.
they're telling yes.
Yes, I am older than Jason. Go figure.
So are you doing still the 10? You had 10 of them ready
9.
to
I
be
had 9 of
finished?
them ready.
9. Okay. And how's that going?
Jason,
Um,
you're the same age as my oldest son.
this is the last one that needs it's partial stitching done. And I can put eyes in everything but the big chicken because she's too big for the eyes that I grabbed, and the other eyes are still back on my bedstand.
Mhm.
But I can get eyes in
Y'all
everybody
babies.
else.
Y'all babies. You hear me?
Yeah, Neuro D's younger than me too, man. I'm starting to feel old around all you guys.
Mhm.
It's
Jeez.
Abby and our ages.
Oh, that's just true too. At least I'm not
Mm.
70 yet. I'm almost
Mhm.
60, but not 70. My son, when he graduated
Not
from
that's
school,
looking old, she says.
oh, I know. Isn't she cute?
Ah,
We can
take your
only ask, we can only
time.
imagine what Sacred looks like because she won't show us. But
I know.
That picture
I know. Lisa looks so
so.
young.
that was 15 years ago, 12 years ago. So add
Wow.
extra wrinkles.
I will be 58 this year.
My oldest will be 56. Yeah.
Oh.
And my youngest 38, maybe somewhere in there.
Yeah,
It would take me math, and I can't do that right now.
I made a messed up bird, and
Well, I was trying to
stick.
catch back up here, but I'm so lost, guys. I'm not even gonna try to. Hi, everybody.
I don't think we're really saying much yet, really. But
Oh, good night,
Sacred's.
Neuro.
Oh, who's off?
We'll
Good
miss
night,
you.
Neuro D.
We'll miss you, Neuro.
Yeah, have fun.
Mm-mm.
So this was so appreciated by the daughter-in-law that I'm trying to make a duplicate.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
Just
I
make
need
sure
to
you
look at.
mark the original because the original's mine.
Oh, they're different colors of black.
Okay.
Yours is from the Bernat yarn, and hers is from the Walmart yarn. I
Okay.
recognized. I'm debating about maybe giving hers different eyes because
Mm.
I've got blue eyes that size, and I've got red eyes that size, and so I'm thinking about using a different kind of eye.
I showed the picture to my daughter-in-law who came over today to visit, and
Uh-huh.
I said, I was telling her about making the chickens, and I showed her the chickens first, and I said, and then she said, "Oh, she had one that didn't turn out right." And she had this picture. I said, "Oh my God, that's mine. That's the one I want."
Yeah.
And my daughter-in-law says, "Because it looks like a little raven." I said, "Yes." She
Yeah.
says, "Well, what did you name it? Have you named it yet?" And I said, "Of course." And she said, "What did you name it?" And I said, "Poe." And she says, "Oh my God, I can't believe I even had to ask."
But you named it Poe like the food instead of Poe like the Poe.
No, I actually named it Poe, Poe.
Oh, okay.
It has to be.
Because I saw it was POH. I'm like, oh.
That's what I saw too. And I'm
Well,
like, what is that?
that's what I put being
Huh?
funny, but
Paw? Huh?
because
I
chickens
had
are
a.
food, the raven food, Poe,
Mhm.
but it
I
wasn't
have
really
no idea
funny.
what that was.
I had a chicken named How Cheese, which
Oh,
is
that is
Chinese
funny.
for delicious.
Yeah,
So I named it Chicken Delicious.
Well, it's
He was
not
the
wrong.
cutest rooster.
that's true.
He liked to ride on the colt. He would climb on the colt's back, and I'd find him
That's
riding
so
around on the
cute.
colt out in the yard.
Oh
And
my goodness.
when I wouldn't find him on the colt, he'd be sitting on the seat of the tractor. He was
Mhm.
just like all about acting like everybody was supposed to be there for his entertainment and riding around and things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told myself I would not make because I made 10 ahead last week and then
Mhm.
struggled really hard to finish them because finishing them takes longer than starting them sometimes.
Mhm.
So I'm like, oh dear, I am not going to get these done. Oh no, I should not ever do 10 in a row again. And I looked up and counted and there was 9. And I'm like, well, at least it's not 10.
Yeah.
You done
I mean,
good, kiddo. You done
sometimes
good. You stopped
I
short of 10.
stopped at 9 this time.
it's just so
Very
much more
good.
fiddly doing the finishing. It's not
Oh
as,
yeah.
flow as the actual thing. So,
Hey,
So
I've
I
always
not as
been
fun.
I'm a great starter. I'm
Yeah.
not a great
Mhm.
finisher, but I am a great starter.
I will tell
Mhm.
you the smaller hook definitely helped with the yellow.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's
The
very
eyes
cute.
are more stable this time. So that's good. And now I have yellows that I can
Mhm.
sell. I'm seriously debating taking apart the yellow ones not that aren't as good and recrocheting them entirely.
Oh, wow.
I'm
What do you
seriously
think's wrong
considering.
with it?
I think I used too big of a crochet hook, and the spaces between the stitches are just wide enough that the eyes don't stay correctly,
Oh.
and the eyes slip.
Oh, not quite tight enough. Yeah,
Right.
that's one of the things my daughter said was what she found too fiddly about doing
Yeah,
what you're
you
doing.
gotta have really, really tight, so,
Mhm.
and it's weird because I got more of the brown and white yarn that makes the pattern chickens, and I'd had a little
Mhm.
bit of trouble with a couple of their eyes too, and this one's thicker than the other stuff I had. I don't know why. It's not even consistent apparently between the different
Ugh,
ones. It the
I
same
mean,
brand yarn, you can have a different weight to it
and
for no
yeah, I
apparent
wonder if there's,
reason.
like, different lots, even the way that's weird, it should not
Yeah,
be.
it's really annoying. So, and I just put this one's
Yeah.
eye in the wrong place, and now I gotta figure out how to get it back on.
Yeah,
Or
you just
just
have it.
mhm. Ah, but I will be at a point where I either have to go get more yarn or I just have to quit fiddling with this because I will have everything else done. And
I'm not very good at crochet. I knit, but crochet has always been harder for me, and I'm
I have never
left-handed,
learned to knit.
but I knit right-handed 'cause grade.
So I crocheted the blanket on my bed, and it's actually bigger than a
Yeah, I like it.
it's as big as a queen size bed. It actually is longer than a queen size bed that covers the whole top.
Is it a little heavy too, weighty?
Yeah. It's just a regular 4 weight. It's nothing
Yeah.
super
I mean, I just like the
crazy.
weight of a blanket, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's gonna sound stupid, but with an Afghan, they've got the holes so it breathes. So
Mhm.
you can climb under an Afghan in a lot of different temperatures and be warm enough without being too hot,
Mm.
it seems to me. Um,
Multiple thumbs.
let's see, I can do green, blue, red, or clear in the little blue critter's eyes. I am. Now it's stuck in my head. How dare oh,
Cheating
Secret,
with
I'm mad
Joe.
at you.
For what? What happened? What happened?
That song's stuck in my head now.
Oh, in
Ah,
your
shit.
head. Oh.
No. No, not that song. No.
Macrame. My macrame teacher in high school was a little didn't understand personal space, or he
There was a
understood it
macrame in
and
high
said he
school?
didn't care. Yeah, they actually it was an art class. Yeah,
Wow.
it was fun.
We didn't have anything that exciting when I went to school.
Yeah, it
We
was
didn't
real
either.
fun.
We had home ec, learning how to cook and sew,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Me too.
and then we had to take a semester of shop,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
We
we
did
learned
did.
not
how
have we
to
weren't
saw
supposed
things
to
and
shop.
all that.
Oh my gosh, the macrame owl, yes.
Yeah, I made a mistake of seeing the other part. Oh, yeah, the macrame owl. I've seen that
Right?
forever.
Boy, that brings back some memories.
Mhm. Well, I'm at a point I either start sewing noses or just visit because
You could just visit.
I could just visit. See, I gave
My
it blue
knitting is sitting
eyes.
here, but I'm just not even
You can
touching
barely
it.
see them though with all the
Oh, she's a
grass.
very cute baby, though.
It's got a cute little yellow nose, and now I'll finish fiddling
Yes.
up its face and give it little black tiny wings and make everybody happy.
There
The
you go.
giants, the owls, they were really seriously
They were
good.
really cool.
They
I could
were.
They have big, yeah.
actually, if I wanted to be fussy, I could actually probably put on all their wings while I sit here. Yeah, we actually had we had a cooking thing we did in French class,
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be
junior or
fun.
senior year, but we made chocolate truffles and
Yep.
we had caviar and escargot and
How was escargot?
Well, this was the minced escargot,
Okay.
which is actually pretty good. It's kind of like eating any kind of a nice stuffing-y thing, you know.
Anything with a whole lot of garlic and butter is
Yeah.
goes down pretty well.
Yeah.
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 And then I've actually had escargot just in the shell, pull them out,
My snap
and
shirts.
they're kind of reminiscent almost of shrimp as far as the texture goes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, and so that wasn't bad. No, I've had both kinds of
Yes.
escargot finally across life somehow.
Mm.
What's the most disgusting thing you've ever eaten?
You mean tasted disgusting or was just disgusting what it was?
Yeah, the concept is disgusting.
There was this corn casserole. I forget what it's called, corn pudding maybe,
Yeah, those are
that
good.
I love
that
one.
my
Yeah.
aunt
Yeah,
made
instant.
Ew.
for Thanksgiving. And something about the texture of it, every time I tried to swallow it, I would gag.
Oh, no.
And I was in one of those families where you ate everything that was put on the
Oh.
table or you didn't leave the table.
And that was my nephew with green beans. He just seriously could not. Yeah.
Well, Kenny's real mother never fed him vegetables except for the lettuce that came in his sandwiches from Subway.
Not recommend.
So I had to kind of force feed him vegetables finally for a while to get him to eat them
Mm.
because she was just literally feeding him nothing but fast food. And I was like, no, this child is going to
Oh.
eat vegetables or I'm going to die trying to make him eat vegetables. And oh, phlegm with
Phlegm
soy
with
sauce.
soy
Yeah,
sauce.
that's
I hate Brett.
please.
I'm going to order that next time.
Yes, please give me some phlegm in soy sauce.
Oh.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, these don't need that done yet.
What is Boudin? Pudding or whatever it is.
Boudin? I'm not sure. I have not had it. That one I don't know.
Me neither.
What is
But
it?
that corn casserole did it for me. Well, my
Oh,
aunt
funny.
became my favorite person that day.
Oh, what'd you do?
She rescued me from her cooking. She
Aw.
said, "Shh." And she took my plate from me and dumped it in the garbage and put it back in front of me and said, "Now call your mother."
Aw.
Now, for all I know, my mother put her up to it. I don't know, but I don't
Yeah,
think
who
she
knows,
did.
right?
And I was like, "Oh, I
Oh,
just can't. I can't eat
Angus.
this. I tried so
Yeah,
hard."
the idea of haggis just puts me off. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think I could.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
sister and her
Let's
husband, my
have it.
brother-in-law, they've
Though
had it.
though,
Yeah.
haggis,
I had
it
it like
used to be
like you do like they do spam now. I had it that's how it was prepared,
I was gonna
basically.
say
Like
haggis is
fried it.
using a sheep's stomach. It used to be, your sausages were made out of intestinal linings. It can't be that much different, sheep's stomach versus intestine linings, and it used to be everyone ate their sausage casings that way.
Mm.
So, it might not be as bad as it's
Yum.
something you haven't heard of, but if you didn't know for sure what it was, you might actually find it a lot more tasty than you think.
Mm.
Because it might be a lot like
Maybe.
eating a
The haggis
sausage to
was
be
good. I
honest.
mean, the haggis, the flavor was good, and it was just a little the way we had it, it crisped
Mhm,
it, and it was like in
mhm.
a sandwich, in pieces like that. It was good.
Toaster says it's a boiled blood sausage. You know,
Oh,
something that's always bothered me is the idea of eating head cheese. Just the
Yeah, that's
name of
another.
it alone makes me go, uh-uh. Even though I know actually it's just like all of the meat
yeah,
off of the head
yeah.
down and so
Oh,
forth, but no, it's like, uh-uh, nope, nope, nope,
oh.
nope, don't want head cheese. Can't talk
Boiled.
me into head cheese.
I have
Okay.
to look up now. I have to look up boiled blood sausage because I just can't even imagine it.
Ah,
Oops.
um, my 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 husband took me fishing, and I'm not a big fan of, well, I'd never had catfish. I've had some catfish nuggets since then, but I was, like, kinda meh at the
Black
idea,
pudding.
and he, put them on stringers and then released them, and one of them got too stressed by it, so he ended up, cleaning that one and feeding it to everybody. 'cause he couldn't make it survive anymore. What is EVWB? I don't even see EVWB anywhere. Nothing like good head. Boudin is blood sausage, okay. Is it literally just blood in there? Because that doesn't sound at
With,
all appealing to
it's
That doesn't
me.
in
sound
the
tasty. Well, although gravy is blood mostly.
and they
Blood,
use, like,
fat.
rice or breadcrumbs or something, other things like so I'd imagine it's sort of like, meatloaf made with blood,
Oh,
fat, and fillers
ugh.
in
Yeah.
natural casings.
Of
Oh,
course.
yum.
Darling, eat your blood. Mm.
Lori,
The
that was a good time to come in the room.
Chorizo.
the oddest, thing that I ever ate was, at a restaurant where my daughter-in-law was the head chef at the time, and it was pig esophagus tacos.
Oh,
It just
Ew.
tasted like bacon. It was just like bacon. I mean, the idea of
okay.
it being an esophagus just sounds disturbing to me, but it just really, yeah, it was like bacon. It was bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, isn't pork belly bacon?
I
Not
don't know.
really. Kind of, but not quite the same part of the chicken.
I don't know those
It's not
things.
it's not the
The
same part of the
chicken?
chicken.
It better not be part of a chicken. I thought it was pork. What is the grossest thing you've ever had to eat, Lori? I said it was corn pudding, so that makes me kind of sad, probably. There's some really, really crazy things people have eaten, and I can say I've had corn pudding and gotten grossed out by it.
The grossest thing I've ever eaten was the octopus.
What's the texture of that?
Rubbery.
Ugh.
I wonder.
But
Yeah.
the bad part was that the little tentacle,
Uh-huh.
because it was like a little tiny itty bitty
Oh.
octopus, which is just brutal. And I didn't know what I was eating.
Oh.
And they're such smart critters.
And they're
Yeah.
artists. They're fellow artists. I
Are
just made
they?
me sick, but
I didn't know that.
I swallowed this stuff that I was eating, and it was rubbery and gristly and kind of like brutal. But
Mm.
didn't want to be rude, so I just swallowed to get it down,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
and then it stayed in my throat. I couldn't get it down. I couldn't get it
Ugh.
up, and
Yeah,
I'm
that would be.
struggling with it, and I'm trying to, use my tongue to get it out. I'm thinking, "What in the hell is this?" I
Ugh.
finally had to stick my finger into the back. One of the little suckers suctioned onto my back tooth.
Aw.
So the little leg went down, but it hung on, and I was like, "Oh my god."
Now,
I
I have
thought I'd
had
lose my
roast beef
mind.
tongue.
No.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised Joe says Persian stew with tongue is bad because I've had beef tongue, and beef tongue's just a very nice, very super tender cut of
Is it?
beef.
it is, but
Yeah.
the taste buds grit against my own taste buds. I don't like that feeling.
Well, we had ours peeled.
Yeah, that's just peeled.
Huh. Because I thought it was really pretty tasty. I was surprised. I was grossed
Really?
out at the idea of it, but it was pretty good. So, Hero, what have you had that's not yummy? Cricket dipped in chocolate. Even the chocolate didn't hide the antennas.
Oh.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, dear.
Yeah,
I
that's like
remember when my new daughter-in-law and her teenage son, the ones that married my middle son who's now in Florida,
Mhm.
um, they were talking about they missed some of the food here, even though they liked the American food, but they really missed stuff, and one of the things they missed the most was balut.
Really?
I already knew what balut was. I
I'm trying to
get
remember what that is.
You got your computer open?
Huh?
You got your computer open?
Oh, dear. She doesn't even want to tell us. That's frightening.
Do you not actually know?
Oh,
Or
I
you
know, I know.
Oh. How do you spell it, though?
I
Oh, okay.
Balut.
It's century eggs, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Hmm,
It's the
yum.
little duck baby that's got little feathers and it's got eyes that aren't open yet and all that, and
Uh,
beak and feet and innards and juicy stuff around it when they open the egg and you suck it all down and it crunches nice, I've been told.
Ugh. Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
No, 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 no.
So they're
mm.
telling me, "Oh, we just love balut," and I mean, I'd seen it in a documentary. I literally gagged, and they both looked at me. I just went, "Sorry."
Yeah.
Yeah, century eggs are like my, "Oh my god, no, I won't even try them" thing.
No, no.
Because you know, when you sit there and bury an egg in ash and let it start, you know, pickling itself into this nasty acidic mess, yeah, no, no,
Oh, that
no.
one guy that used to go around and eat stuff and had it televised.
Andrew Zimmer?
Yeah, I mean, he even turned his nose up at the smell of the century eggs,
Yeah. Yeah, it smells
and
like a cat litter box.
Oh,
he never turned his
no.
nose up at the smell of food hardly ever, but he did
Yeah,
on
I
that
know.
one.
I've watched him eat, like, live bugs off of trees before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take a
yeah,
bite
yeah.
right out of him, bite him in half, and it's like, "Ugh."
But no, 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 yeah. Because there's an Asian market where I can buy them in, Overland Park, Kansas. And I, like my friend who's Chinese showed them to me, and I'm like, "No, no. I will try many things from your culture, but I am not going to try those."
Yeah.
She's like, "They're so good for you if you really need to heal, if you're really, really injured, they're very, very good for you." Um, in
That's what
China,
they
I was told
yeah.
silky hens are special for, eating.
Hmm.
Silky hens have black meat,
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
and they will eat them after childbirth and after their period because 'cause they're supposed to help replenish things and make you better. So
So,
they
like,
will.
are they higher in iron or something?
I don't know.
Hmm,
I just know their flesh is black,
interesting.
and
How can you
you
tell
know,
when it's done?
have you ever seen a silkie? They don't have normal feathers like other chickens. They're just all
Right. So,
down
so.
pretty much. They're these fluffy,
oh,
fluffy, fluffy birds. They have 5 toes. A lot of chickens, most chickens only have 4,
Mm.
but them and my Faverolles also have 5 toes, and they have black meat. My Faverolles have regular meat. Another chicken that has black meat are your, oh, what are they called? There's a chicken that's all black, literally,
oh,
Sayana,
wow.
and they are all black. Their skin is black, their meat is black, um, and they are really, really looked for, especially because they have really, really dark eggs. They have these, like, dark brown eggs, like
Really?
deep
Wow.
chocolate brown eggs,
Huh.
and,
Good chocolate. Sounds good.
no, they're not chocolate. They're just this really deep
Yeah.
chocolate
Now I'm
brown.
thinking about chocolate. I'm just, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've been
Oh,
trying very
yeah.
hard not to order anything all day, and I'm
Mhm,
lucky because 'cause I'm kinda, like, too poor to order much, really, so it's
mhm,
okay. I keep telling myself, "No, you really need to save the money because you still have probably another week's worth of grain to buy and these other
mm,
things, so you just shouldn't spend a lot of extra money on." So I keep, like, wanting to, like, order
mhm.
thing
It's okay
something
to get
bad for
something.
me and tasty.
Ah.
Tasty. Yeah.
See, I
I
knew I
haven't been
was gonna
dieting
wish
too
I
long
brought
at all.
my M&Ms to bed with me.
Mm. You could get,
Yeah.
aren't there, like, gummy, not the fun kind, but the other kinda, don't you like different gummies? They have sugar-free ones?
Yeah, they have sugar-free gummies. There's still those are calories that I could live without,
Mm,
kinda
mm.
attitude.
I guess you can order some water then? I
Yes,
know
I
I'm
can have
bad for that
water.
too,
I've
so
been
so
eating pickles
oh,
because the
yeah.
calorie count on pickles is 0.
See, how
So
can
I've been
that be?
eating pickles
You're
a day.
eating a cucumber that is pickled. There are
Yes.
calories. Why can
I
how
know,
can
but
it
it
be
says there
0?
aren't any calories in cucumbers. I don't know why.
No?
It's like a whole cucumber or a slice of cucumber?
It says there's no calories per pickle. On
Oh,
the actual back of the label, it says there are 0 calories in a pickle. So I am
oh,
eating the pickles.
Interesting.
It says there aren't any calories, so I don't have to count
How
them.
does that work, though?
I'm assuming they figure no one can eat enough cook enough pickles to get too high in their calorie count. I don't know.
Maybe.
They're like, how many pickles can you eat till you get tired of them?
Mm.
Lots of water
I
and
love,
cucumber says so.
yeah, water and cucumber is so good.
And
Where I go to get my massage, they always have their spa water, and it's always cucumber. It's so
cucumber
good.
water.
Yum, so good.
I've heard of that stuff.
Oh,
I haven't used
made
it, but
before.
I should do that, though. It's just good.
My water thing from my refrigerator has an infuser in it. Has this little thing that
Nice.
you can
Oh,
put
yeah. Yeah.
cucumbers and things in.
That's how Corey's is,
And you
yeah.
fridge it. Yeah.
That makes
It
sense.
takes more calories and energy to digest a pickle than it gives you. Well, that's
Interesting.
good because I am obviously not skinny enough yet. So gotta keep counting calories. Ah, wonder how many calories a day a 57-year-old woman requires to weigh 148 pounds.
I don't know.
I bet
Off
it's like
the top of my
800 or
head, I would
something.
just say, who cares? But yeah. Oh, juicer. I used to have a juicer. It was that was cool. Yes.
I burned up 2 of
And I
them.
love beet juice too with cucumber and stuff. What'd you say?
Really? Beet juice?
Beet is good, yeah.
Huh, I'm surprised. I only like my beets if they're pickled.
Yeah, that would be good.
Um,
I mean, I put those in because you do a balance. You have some apples or whatever, something sweet, to balance out when you have something else. But a common juice is beet with ginger and some carrot. And I think carrot's the sweet thing that they put in it. It's really good. So good.
My
fermented things are good. Yeah.
Yeah. My husband and I, we would juice sweet potatoes. And sweet potato juice is sweeter than carrot juice.
Weird.
It is some really good stuff. But it's really sweet potatoes are very, very tough vegetables when they're raw.
That's true.
We kept burning up our
because they're
juicers.
fibrous, right? Aren't they pretty fiber? Yeah.
Yeah. And
Apple,
carrot and ginger.
sounds good.
That does sound good.
With apple, yeah.
Apple makes a very sweet juice, and I can't do apple juice. In fact, I can't really do any juice because with diabetes, juice is just not worth drinking. It's got way too many carbs and not enough fiber. You leave all the fiber behind in the thing. You get all the calories without the fiber.
It's supposed to balance it out, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't juice anymore. I've been trying to be good and do different teas during the day. Especially green tea and like chai, and I have black tea.
I love chai.
And of course, as I was telling you, you got to be careful about your tea temperatures.
Yes, I was going to ask you, are you brewing each one at the appropriate temperature?
Yep.
Well done.
And your black teas apparently, except there's 1 or 2 that don't mind slightly higher temperatures, but your black teas actually prefer around 200 degrees, not 212. And
is that what Darjeeling, is that black or?
I think Darjeeling was the one that was higher. Add fiber to pasta sauce 20%. Makes an incredible sauce. I use tomato paste in my sauce to make it thicker.
You know the stuff that the juicer throws out?
I
used to use that stuff in bread and biscuits and tomato sauce.
Or fiber. Oh,
that's a good idea.
Instead of throwing it away, I would just throw it in the food.
I think we put it in the compost pile, if I remember correctly.
I sometimes sit here and forget that I can talk.
Yeah, you keep going back and forth more than everybody else, so it's probably
right.
Hiramitsu, I don't know if I'm saying that right. We have a little problem in my house with fermented veggies.
Yes, oh my God.
Yeah.
Something steals them.
My husband made several things of kimchi, actually. You can't find Twinings boxes anymore? Wow.
You mean that brand at all?
Yeah, that's about all I get here.
Huh.
Though I prefer when I can find it, I like the other tea, the leaf tea is my favorite. Oh, Darjeeling, you mean? I wouldn't know. I haven't had too much luck with Darjeeling. I don't buy it too often. So,
I tend to buy things that don't have caffeine in them so that I can have them at night. So,
oh yeah, I try to cut off my caffeine at 6 at the latest.
mm.
I'm thinking that I probably needed. Oh, they come up missing.
What?
I had 2 jars of sauerkraut, and I went to make sauerkraut and had the sausage and the cabbage and the onions all in the pot and went to get the sauerkraut, and there was no sauerkraut. It was gone. My husband and I looked for it for an hour. There was no sauerkraut. 2 jars missing.
And one was
And
out
now
on the
my
table, right?
container. Huh?
Was it one was out on the table and one was
One was
actually
in the
still
cupboard.
in the cupboard?
Yep, and then one was on the table because I was gonna use that one,
Uh-huh.
and, it was gone. So I went to get the one out of the cupboard, and it was gone too.
And then
Crazy, huh?
most recently, it stole her scrap container
Yeah, a
off
little
of.
container that I sit next to the sink to throw my scraps in, onion ends and what have you.
That's missing?
Yep,
Yeah,
it stole that yesterday or the day
yeah,
That
before
is
yesterday.
bizarre.
Friday
Okay.
Friday it came up missing 'cause my
Huh.
husband was taking the trash out, and I was like, "Let me check that. I know you threw that away."
Oh.
He said, "I did not throw it away." I said, "You had to. Where is it?"
Oh my
He said, "I
goodness.
did not throw it away," and he was really, "I
Yeah.
did not." And I said, "Well, it's missing." And the trash bag was right by his foot, and I said, "Let me see before you tie that up." I dug through the freaking trash. It wasn't in there.
Wow.
He said, "I told you." I said, "You probably took it out in an earlier bag."
Poor
And he
guy.
was like, "I did not get rid of that." And I said, "Well, hello, there's 2 of us living here. Last night, Thursday night, I washed it. I sat it back beside the sink. This morning, I go to put my coffee grounds in it, and it's not there.
That's so bizarre.
And here you are taking out the trash. So you tell me what I'm supposed to think."
Right? Yeah,
So
I
weird.
took
It's
out my trash today. I was so proud of myself for being so organized. I mean, it has to go out by tomorrow, but it's been my experience that pretty much it doesn't matter. I don't I use make about 1 bag of trash every 6 days, and I never have so much trash that I don't, you know, don't fit it all in my big container out by the road, so
well, I'll
and
tell you.
it's too heavy for me to drag it to the road once it's full,
Oh.
so I'm really lazy, and I just leave my can out there, and I carry my bags to it instead.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, why not?
'Cause,
I
you know
put about 4 things a week in the trash,
Browser.
you
Hi,
know, and
Rosser.
I mean, not a whole lot of stuff, 4 things,
Yeah, it
you know,
takes forever
my
for
little
me to fill
bin,
mine.
and, somehow my husband takes out a bag every day.
Hmm.
I think some of the boxes that are in the bedroom, by the time I get to them, I think they're not going to be full of much.
Oh no.
But he
Dear.
doesn't throw anything of mine away. Mhm.
You should not.
We may not see 55 years, I'm just saying.
How far away from the road are you, Sosa?
Yeah, mine's I mean, I guess I got lazy back when
Here. That's right.
my lane was a quarter mile long,
Mm.
Oh,
because that was just too long to drag anything. And
you
then we actually would, we were too embarrassed to leave them down there. So we would actually get the pickup, and we would put someone in the back of the pickup, and they'd hold on to the bin thing. And we dragged them down the driveway in the pickup.
Oh, funny.
Because it was a quarter mile, and it was just such a long walk if it was full.
Yeah,
It was like,
that would
oh
be.
my gosh, I don't want to carry this the whole way. So yeah. And when I got here, I couldn't find a place where I liked to keep it.
Mhm.
I didn't like it too close to the house. I didn't want to put it farther away from the road than it had to be. So I just got kind of tired of it and said, "Forget it. I'm just going to put it right here." And that's what I did.
See, my
Yeah, I'm
husband
still
will
trying to
walk
figure
it
out
down.
the best
Doesn't
way
matter.
where place to put mine too. I don't know.
My husband will walk it down no matter how far it's got to go. Me, I'm
I'm not
lazy.
sure what a kilometer is either.
A kilometer? Well, a 10K is 6.2 miles. So that would mean it'd be a 0.62 miles per kilometer.
Yeah, so
A
like
little less than a mile.
half a
Yeah.
mile.
A little over a half a mile, less than 3/4. Because when I started running in the Navy, I was shocked at how much I loved it.
Huh.
And discovered that running a 10K wasn't nearly as frightening to me as I thought it was earlier in my life.
Wow.
Um,
Oh,
it was
sounds
a
fun.
mile and a half bicycle ride to the closest
Famer.
store.
Perfect.
Um, it was this little tiny store.
Thank you, so dude. Please. Mm.
I have no idea how to put American perp walks thing, if I should call them perp, walk, American.
It's
Just type
disturbing
the
no
whole
matter how
thing
you
as
look
my
at it.
greeting and have them correct me later.
Right?
Because I really just want to be kind and say hello and welcome. That's all I care, you know.
I don't want
My
to see it
husband caught me
wrong.
one time bringing the trash cart back in.
Mhm.
I would pull up to it with my car, and I would just put the window down and reach out and grab the handle and
Well, there we go.
drag it along
That's
beside
funny.
me. And he was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "I'm bringing in the trash can."
Right?
He said, "How did you even get close enough driving up to it like that to grab it?" I said, "I can hang upside down off of a galloping horse. I can grab this. It's not moving."
Right. Exactly.
I said, "I had a very talented childhood."
That's funny, Joe. They dress
My
up.
husband's ex, her family had
Ridiculous.
owned a dude ranch. So he had all kinds of help for me as far as horses went when we had horses. When we got our horses. He knew everything you needed to know about horses for me. So that made my life easier. Which is good. I discovered actually was Julie sent me a picture of horses. I didn't know what kind of horses they were.
Yeah, they were so cool.
And
One did a backflip.
oh, I know. I
So
was
cool.
shocked to watch that. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Never seen horses be
it's
quite
like a
that
big
athletic
old
before.
dog or something, you know?
Yeah.
Circus dog.
Yeah, they were something else. I am missing a there it is on the floor.
Did we
I'm
ever
like, I
figure out what
missed
they were
Oh,
called?
so you did it. You figured it
no.
out.
No, I did not know.
Flippin' black and white horses. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they had really long feathered fetlocks, really, really
Mhm.
long manes.
Well, when you
Really
find that video
pretty.
again, send me a link, Julie.
Yeah, maybe
Okie
she'll be able to
dokie.
tell us.
Try to remember where that was, and yeah.
But yeah, it was on Facebook, if I remember correctly.
Mm.
Um, but they said only a few people will know what kind of horses these are, and I did not.
Hmm.
I only know
I
what kind of
see
horses
that.
mine are because the breeder told me. Well,
Yeah, that
I
does
probably
help.
could recognize an Arabian. I mean, that's all I've ever had, so I should be able to
Mhm.
recognize an Arabian. Let's hope.
I can usually recognize an Arabian, a quarter horse, a Tennessee Walker,
Misuse.
a
I had
thoroughbred.
I worked at a quarter horse farm for a while as a kid. They've got nice big butts. I like horses with big butts.
You cannot lie.
They're easy to stand on if you have a big butt. They're easier to stand on them.
They're also have
Why
much
did you
more explosive speed at the beginning. They're
stand on it?
a nice fast horse. Now, see, my mare, she's a Polish Arabian, and Polish Arabians were bred for racing. So
Okay.
she's got a very nice big butt. Her butt is bigger than Fire's, I think. And Fire is an Egyptian Arabian. He is his grandsire is the Desperado.
Oh,
If you want to go out on the internet and look up the Desperado, that's his grandfather. His dad's
That's
brother,
magical, so. That's beautiful.
same sire and dam both, was the horse that did the Black Stallion movie.
ooh, he was
So
gorgeous.
he's related to movie stars.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
And my mare, her mother sold for 6 figures at auction.
Wow.
So I have my horses come from good stock. They are
Yeah.
pretty horses.
Yeah.
And they're jerks. Well, Fire's a jerk. Midnight's actually pretty good, except she doesn't like having babies. The reason I got Midnight is because the breeder who gave her to me said, "I'm writing a book. She won't nurse the baby. If you keep him alive, I'll give them both to you."
Oh, wow.
So, um, we got him. He had joint ill, which is not a good thing and very expensive.
Had what?
He had joint ill. It's a type of infectious arthritis.
Oh,
It comes from the umbilicus being contaminated when they're born
by what?
by the barn.
Mm.
So, so she she ended up I ended up having to take him to the vet, and we put all this money into antibiotics for him. His name was Shadow. I called him Shadow because his mom's name's Midnight, so I thought
Mhm.
Midnight Shadow sounded very poetic for a horse's name.
It does.
So his name was
Horses
Midnight
are not
Shadow.
cheap pets.
I like that.
No, they aren't. My gelding, when she gave him to me, she said, "Now, he is small for his age, but don't worry, it doesn't matter. Arabians are never ponies. They are always horses, no matter how big or small they are." And oh, oh wow, Joe, that is so lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, horses are cool. Fire likes to steal people's stuff. He likes to steal tackle boxes. He likes to sneak up behind people, and he'll tiptoe. And you haven't seen anything as hysterical as a horse trying to be sneaky. I mean, they're a 1,000-pound animal,
Yeah.
and watching them take these humongous, very careful steps, sneaking up behind somebody. Yeah, it looks like something out of a cartoon. It really
Oh,
does.
I love that. I love
And
that.
and he likes to he sees people wearing loose clothing, and he likes to come up. He especially loves hooded sweatshirts. And he'll walk up behind somebody with a hooded sweatshirt, and he'll just sit there and grab hold of the sweatshirt hood and stand there and wait to see when they notice he has a hold of them.
Yeah, horses
And
have a
You
sense of
gotta love
humor.
a horse with a sense of humor. I mean,
That's
yeah,
amazing, honestly.
and when you think about practical jokes, it requires imagining what the
Yeah.
response will be of the person you're doing the joke to.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
this takes planning, awareness, understanding of what humor is, and this is a
and
horse.
stealth,
Yeah. Right?
This is not a human being. Oh wow, let's
and
see.
something that big having that kind of stealth.
Yeah. He's
That's
he's
too cute.
probably about 15 at this point, so I'd have to
Mhm.
kind of do some math in my head to be sure, but I think he's about 15 now. He's not a young boy anymore. And she's probably about 18. So they're getting older. And they've never been broke. My husband kept promising we'd break them, but first we were too busy, then we were building a house, then he got cancer, and
Better to have a whole horse anyway, not a broken one. You know,
Right,
you might break off the wrong part and then you can't ride it or it can't. You just have to be careful about things you break.
right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. He was a little upset because it was in the 60s today. It's going to be in the 50s overnight, and he's been getting grain twice a day.
No.
And today, Mom said, "No, you don't need grain tonight."
Oh, boy.
And he's, like, whinnying and looking
Hey.
at me from the grain pole, and I'm like,
Just
"No,
like a kid, huh?
you do not need
You
grain right
want a
now."
cookie, right?
It's like,
Just like a kid.
"Mom." Yeah, it's molasses-covered stuff, so, yeah, it's
Funny.
like having a cookie.
Sweet and yummy and crunchy and yum.
Yeah, and
Sounds good to me.
sweet
It's
and
like popcorn
Yeah, I was
with
gonna say caramel corn.
M&Ms mixed into it. I mean,
Ooh, that would be good. Let's all meet at her house.
yeah. Well, it's so funny because the grain I give my chickens, I get something they call it Tweety Bird, and they make it specially at, this one, grain elevator, and it actually is something you can also feed wild birds.
Hmm.
And it has black oil sunflower seeds in it, and they even put some, like, dried beans in it and stuff this time, I think. And so when you open it up, it smells like bubble gum.
That is weird.
I can't believe that chicken grain can smell like bubble gum, but
That
this
is
smells
what makes it
like
smell like
bubble
that?
gum.
Because that's a sweet smell, right? I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah. It smells like pink bubble gum every time I open that thing. It's like, wow, that has got to be some sweet feed. And
that is funny.
the chickens, of course, would rather eat that than their crumbles, so I'm constantly fighting with them because 'cause they'd rather eat just the scratch grains, and I'm like, "No, no, no, the crumbles have your calcium and all of your good for
You
you
need
stuff.
your vitamins.
You need
Yeah.
to eat your 16% protein grain too. You can't skip that." And they're like, "We'd rather eat all this stuff because it's tasty." And it's like, "No, no, no."
Yeah. It's
All of my
sweeter.
animals are spoiled. I don't
No,
get it.
I don't know
I
how
don't know
that could
how it happens.
happen. How could that
I mean
even happen? I
I
mean,
mean
wow.
my
That's
horse
amazing.
was such a snot. I would get him
Really?
all, groomed and shiny and beautiful.
Right. Right.
I couldn't afford a saddle, so I had to ride bareback.
Okay.
And we'd head off, and we had a hill leaving we had a hill. He'd be going down the hill, he'd stop, turn around facing up the hill, and then he'd rear and
Right.
slide off his butt.
Oh,
Then I'd have to get back on, and off we'd go for the ride. And when we got to the end of the orchard, he would grab the bit in his teeth somehow,
Mhm.
take off on a dead run.
Right.
He
And
was
head
heading for
straight
the
back to the
road
barn?
every time, heading for the
Yep.
road.
Mhm.
And so I would like, oh my God, he's gonna jump the ditch. He's gonna jump the ditch. So I would gather up, get my knees pressed in, lift my butt up off the horse, get over his head, ready for this, jump.
Right?
And that sucker, every frickin' time, you'd think I'd get smart. He would drop his feet into the edge of the ditch, stop
Mhm.
dead, put his head down, and I would go off upside down, ass over apple cart, and land on my back in the bottom of the ditch.
oh, what a brat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I've
yeah.
seen horses like to, like, rub you off on trees, you know?
Oh yeah, he did everything
Oh,
he
my
could.
word.
My stepsister had a pony that I can't remember her mother or her dad got
Funny.
for her, but she had a pony, and the pony had been at a pony ride, and the pony ride, literally, they were tied to a thing, and it just turned in a circle, and you put a baby on their back, and they just had to walk.
Mhm.
And my dad decided she needed to be rebroke and everything else, and she had this thing where if you tried to get her above a walk, she would just start bucking. And she would buck till she got you off. She
Oh,
had
no.
two speeds, walk and bucking you off.
Oh, dear.
And that was all she would do. And I can remember my dad and my uncle taking turns trying to ride it out of her. And she didn't care about the fact there were 200-pound men on top of her. She was still going to do it.
Oh, my
She
word.
was like, I do not run. I do not trot.
Stubborn.
I walk. And if you don't want
So
to walk, you don't have
stubborn.
to ride me. And, they will tell you
Funny.
an old horse is better for a kid than a pony.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. Ponies tend to be more stubborn, They usually aren't as good as a horse as far as the pet temperament goes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they will tell you, don't get your child a pony, buy them an old horse. It's much better. So if anyone wants to buy their child anything, buy them a horse, don't buy them a pony.
We don't really have room for an old horse.
Yeah.
Maybe horses.
Yeah. We were talking about my granddaughter moving here, and her mother's like, well, I've been telling her she can't get into the chicken pen and she can't play with the chickens. And I'm telling her she can't get in the horse pen. And da 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 yada 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 yada. And so that's the because she's autistic, though she's a good kid, really, but she hasn't had a lot of unsupervised time, and we don't want to spend all of our time just having to chase her.
Right.
So it's like trying to give her all these rules. Mom's been working all month going, don't forget. And I said to Mom, I said, we need to get her a bicycle so she can, and maybe get her a wagon. And then she can drag the wagon around with all of her stuff in it, and she can ride on a bicycle and ride around the yard. Because I probably mow 3 or 4 acres. She's got some distance she can cover.
Yeah,
Though she might
exactly.
eat all of my black raspberries.
Uh-oh.
That will make me grumpy. I mean, they're sharing and everything. I realize that, but I mean, they're black raspberries, darn it, and I
Yeah,
only have so many plants. So
Yeah, and those are so good
just
and
have
so
to limit
rich
her.
in nutrients.
yeah, you can't buy black raspberries anywhere. You
No.
you
Oh,
have
wow.
you have to grow them. They don't
Yeah.
sell them because they they're I think they're too they break up too easily,
Yep.
and so you can't buy them anywhere.
Oh,
No,
You
weird.
have to you
that's
have to
too
buy
bad.
black raspberry plants and plant your own.
Are they like super tasty though, differently?
Yes,
Or?
yes,
Yeah,
they're
it's
they're
really
s
good.
they're sweet. They're
Oh,
sweet, very sweet,
yeah.
and unlike blackberries, the center stays in. Black raspberries are hollow inside like a red raspberry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So there's a lot of to me, there's a lot of good things about them.
there is
Mm,
a lot of good things, and they're so
yeah,
healthy.
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, sounds good.
I've got,
I
like,
love berries.
9 black raspberry
Sure.
plants at in the one part of my yard,
Mm,
and this year so the Mormons down the road, my neighbors, they, they heat with wood, and I had a problem with muskrats and with tree infiltration in the pond when I moved here. So I had the trees pulled out to keep them from draining the pond, and, the person that did it, they left before they finished the job, and
mm.
so the trees had been there forever, and so when I found out they heated with wood, they were asking about if I knew of any place to get wood. I'm like, "If you guys wanna take all of those trees that got pulled up and are just
That's
laying
awesome.
around my pond, take them, please." And I lost a couple trees last year, and I was thinking about it as I was watching them drive through my pasture again today, and I'm like, "Hey, you know what? There's a couple of dead trees in this back corner. You can cut those up too." And they're going to do it, so now I don't have to pay to get my trees removed because
Oh,
they're gonna
nice.
cut them up and split them for firewood, and they
Nice.
benefit and I benefit,
Nice. Very
and I
nice.
don't have to pay somebody a couple $100 to get rid of my, uh, dead tree, so
Mhm.
I'm happy. I'm so
Bonus.
happy. It's like,
Bonus, definitely.
I can't
Heck
wait
yeah.
to mow my lawn this year. Somehow I did not make oh, that's right, I ran out of yarn. That's right. Like, I don't have any wings for this guy at the moment.
That's so cute the way that turned out.
Yeah, I because we were talking about doing a Valentine collection, so we're
Mhm.
gonna do,
A Valentine collection, is that what you said?
not Valentine, Easter.
Jelly belly?
Yeah,
Easter
jelly
bunny.
beans.
Jelly belly. Jelly bean, yeah.
Yeah, jelly bean. So we're gonna do the lavender and yellow, and I've got a pink and a mint green coming. Because
Perfect.
somebody asked if they could buy a mint green chicken from me, and I didn't have any, so I was like,
Yeah,
"Well"
not something you would normally just have, yeah.
right, and I was like, "Well, that'll be a good jelly bean color," so
Oh, yeah, very good.
Yeah.
so we're going to have jelly bean colors here. And
I like that.
I will get those this week, and that will be they bought several chickens from me. Yes, the day after Easter is the second discount chocolate day. Do you know
Oh,
what's really sad is they never sell Russell Stover's diabetic chocolates cheap.
no?
No,
No, they wouldn't.
no. And those are like the only sugar-free chocolates that you can get all kinds of different tasty chocolates in.
Oh,
Sugar-free. So
oh,
I can't find cheap chocolate I should eat.
dang.
I can only get expensive chocolate that I should eat.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
when I,
honey, look at it this way. It's better when it's expensive anyway. So you're just getting the good stuff.
And they closed the Russell Stover outlet. I was so happy back when that was around, because
oh, I bet.
they would have all of the second quote unquote chocolate
Mm,
that was diabetic chocolate that I could have, and it was like, it had gotten a little cold or something, so some of the cocoa butter leached out, so it looked ugly, but it still
yeah,
tasted okay. And like, I can
yeah.
remember one time I got like 4 pounds of sugar-free peppermint patties for like $16 or something, and I was so
Mm.
excited. I was like, "This is good. This is nice and cheap. I can do this." So I did. And I've been surprised. There's one person, every time they see one of my multicolored chickens, they go, "Oh, I want that one." And then I make another type, and they're like, "Oh, I want that one."
Because
And
they're all so cute.
I'm
They're
like,
all so freaking cute.
how many
Wait,
how
All of
many rainbow chickens do I make before you figure out which one you want?" Hi,
them.
Karen.
all it took was for me to see the black mistake.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's your favorite.
It was. It went
Yes.
from being one of the rock ones to that. Just boom.
Funny.
Well, the barred rock ones look a lot like a chicken. In fact,
They
the
do, but that was my favorite until the black one came along, and that was like, okay,
Hmm.
fun.
yeah,
You knew it. You knew that when you saw it, right?
I
Instantly.
showed the
I
girl
couldn't type that one's mine fast enough.
You went?
It's yours. The thing is,
I
tomorrow actually the post office is closed, so I
right.
can't ship it
I
till
couldn't
Tuesday.
type
Oh, yeah.
fast enough.
Holiday, right?
It's
Yeah.
mine. I was afraid you were going to beat me to it. So I was typing as fast as my fat little thumbs would type. That
No,
one's mine.
I cannot type with my thumbs. It's just talking about that. Yeah, I
I
cannot do that for some reason.
yeah. I used to do the T9. Remember
I didn't.
T9? Where you had to hit A, 1, 2, 3, B.
Oh, gosh. Yes. Oh,
I was actually messaging faster than my kids could with that.
oh
Everybody
my
was
goodness.
amazed. They're like, "Aren't you a grown up? Why are you doing this?" I'm like, "Played
Yeah,
piano
that took
since
some skill.
5."
That took
What,
skill, yes.
what was that phone that had the actual little round nubby keyboard on it? On the bottom, on the top was this little screen.
Was it the BlackBerry or a
The
different one?
BlackBerry. That was the last time I could text fast was when we had the Blackberries.
Oh, wow.
I have been slow ever since we lost those.
Oh, well, no matter what kind of phone, it's like this for me.
Yeah, see, I use both hands. In fact,
So,
I do too,
slow.
but it's
when
both
my
thumbs and they're fat and clumsy and they don't have points on them. And
I never learned how to do the thumbs.
when my
Never
thumbs start to
learned.
hurt, I switch to my index fingers and I type like this
No, funny.
with on my phone. And I can do it with 2 fingers just like I do with 2 thumbs.
well, if
That's
I do
funny.
that, I got to lay it down and then I can't see it.
Right.
Oh.
So then
Well,
I
I
don't
can
know what I'm typing.
oh, that's true too. It's so funny because my son,
Why is
he actually types like his mother on the phone, and now everybody does it, but there was this time when everybody was abbreviating instead of saying things,
Mhm.
and my son didn't do that because I always did whole words to him. So he's always done whole word typing too,
Mm.
and he never picked up the whole, you know, slang stuff of the different abbreviations.
Yeah.
I don't know what Julie's working on.
I've just been trying to get Substack to come back up on my laptop, and I don't seem to be able to.
I think she mistyped. I think she meant to say, Lisa, what are you working on?
Yeah, she's asking me. I'm working on chickens. I did want to go get more yarn to do their beaks. I have to do their beaks before I can close the rest of their heads. I've got yellow chickens and a purple chicken and a very bright multicolored chicken.
Mm.
This is called pixels, the yarn. So it's got all these tiny
And it
little
comes out
dots.
little pixels. Yeah, it's cool.
And I got a couple of brown and white ones I'm doing. Oh, this never got eyes.
That turned out very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the way it kind of does the zigzag around.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you did it on purpose.
Yeah. This one didn't get eyes either, so I've got 2 that need eyes still. But yeah, I'm just working on my chickens. A finished chicken might look like this one. This one I kept because I liked its expression too much and I can't part with it. And it looks kind of like a barred rock chicken.
Yeah, I like those are my favorites beside the blacks.
Mhm.
And then this is a mistake chicken. And so it became a baby raven,
Yes.
according to the person purchasing it.
And her name is
Yes.
Poe.
Her name is Poe.
Oh.
And she's just a fat little baby bird.
And she's
Yeah.
so cute.
So yeah, I'm making these.
It's like cool.
I'm selling the average ones for $20 a piece. Shipping, the cheapest shipping with tracing or whatever I could find was $13.30. But I found out that I can ship as many as 5 chickens for that price. So, if someone buys more than a couple chickens, they still pay the same price for shipping as they would otherwise. So there is that one benefit, but I just, you know, I
Can you squish them
the
a little into a smaller box? Because they charge you
no,
by the size of the box?
there's 2 different boxes.
Oh.
One's called a shoe box and one's a smaller box, and
Oh.
both of them cost me $13.30.
Oh,
And the
okay.
shoebox size I jammed 5 into,
Wow.
and the other one I put 2 in.
Oh.
And yeah, and it was $13.30 for the 5 chickens, and it was $13.30 for the
Funny.
2 chickens. So
Wow.
it was $13.30 no matter what I did. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
that was the bare minimum, was $13.30, and
Mm.
so that's what it
Yeah.
costs me to. And the price of eyes is a lot higher than it used to be. I guess it's one of the things getting hit by tariffs.
Oh, geez.
And a lot of the eyes are costing me as much as the big eyes for the bigger chickens are going to be $1 a chicken. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
So by the time I'm done with all of the pieces parts, I spend between $5 and $8 a chicken at least, probably. And so I'm only asking for like less than $5 an hour for my labor. So, and I
That's
thought I
the
was
bad
doing,
thing about crafting. I know,
Yeah. That's
you
the
know,
hard part.
yeah, I mean, with
For
me
sure.
too. I mean, like, it might take me 6 hours to make a card,
oh yeah,
Wow.
and if you sell the card for $5, $6, you're making a buck an hour.
Yeah, yeah. True.
right. It's you can't. I figured
Yes.
though it's funny because now that I've sold a couple. I was so excited when the people got them and they were happy to see them and excited to get them. I was so excited about that, you know.
Funny.
So I'm like kind of happy to rehome them, so to speak. And I really hope when I make these that they actually bring people some joy.
Mhm. With a nice and
I've been happy
scratchy,
for days over my little black Poe.
and you
I can't
don't
wait
even
to
have
get
it
her.
yet.
She's the softest chicken. She is so soft.
Aw,
Yeah, I when I was
I can't wait
crocheting
to hug her.
with this black stuff, it the velvet stuff tends to come off a little bit. And so when I was crocheting with it a lot, I looked down before my live the other night, and my boob was black
Oh,
from
funny.
all of the fuzz off of the yarn.
Oh,
And I'm like,
no.
I should probably change shirts because this looks a little strange.
You might have should have waited to see if anybody would make any mention of it,
Right?
or if anybody would ask, Lisa, what's going on with your
Why is
breast?
that color?
Yeah, yeah, it's because blue the velvet yarn sheds. In fact, you can't tear it out. If you make a mistake with it, you pretty much just have to start over because
It's
when you
like
tear it out,
tangled.
it comes off. All the fuzz
Yeah.
comes
Oh,
off of the yarn.
wow.
So you can't even tear it out much. You pretty much have to do it
Mm.
right the first time, which is why whenever I saw it, it had shrunk a little at the top because it's hard to see in the spaces
Yeah.
sometimes. I was like, well, it's gonna have to get put together this way because I can't, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta make it
Yep.
how you know it'll work at least, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And that's why I was showing you guys. I'm like, yeah, this one's broken. It's not. And your guys are like, mine. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
This one isn't right.
right.
That's perfect.
It is.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is. She's perfect.
Mm.
I love her.
Ragamuffin chickens. I like
I
that.
know,
Ragamuffin
right?
chickens.
I do
That'd be
too.
good. Mm.
Right now there's still debate, but right now the name of the website will be Bird Brains Menagerie. So we can add other animals as time goes on. And Julie suggested there should be a porch part.
Yeah.
And
Some
then
porch
there can
merch.
be other porch merch to add
Yeah.
to it. So
That'd be
we might
fun,
might
right?
put a well, I mean, I can see a menagerie having a porch around somewhere.
Right.
Or a perch merch.
I mean, the
Porch merch.
the menagerie needs somewhere to hang out
Yeah.
on the porch.
Or we can
Yeah.
just start pronouncing
Just a
porch
thought.
like
Just a
perch.
thought.
Or spell it porch, P-U-R-C-H, because then it could be perch or porch.
Mm.
It's a porch. It's a porch, right?
Hey, the people that lived in the house that we took over,
I am nodding
my
yes, by the
husband's,
way.
they had chickens on the front porch. So
They what?
chickens on your porch. They had chickens on the front porch.
Hey, you've had them in your front room. I mean, so
Yeah. I've even had chickens in my house.
yeah.
And
You've had chickens on the counter
yeah,
vibrating.
I've got a picture of a chicken in my bathroom.
I was telling my daughter all the things about having a chicken in the house. So funny.
I still think the vibrating chicken on the kitchen counter was the best thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was so cute.
That was
So
good.
we if you never had chickens do something called dust bathing. What I did not know until I had a chicken in the house was
I've seen regular birds do that. Yeah.
they will do the dust bath without dust.
Oh.
And he would sit there and start doing the dust bathing motions. And I would actually post it on Facebook when he did it because he would sit there and he'd start fluffing and he'd vibrate himself across my counter. And I'd be like, someone left my chicken on vibrate.
Yeah, right.
And he just across the counter.
Exactly. Where is the off switch?
Yeah, he was like, he started that when he was only a few weeks old, so he wasn't very big yet.
That was so
It's
cute.
this little fluff ball going boom across the counter.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
He
Yeah,
became
I saw
he
that
was,
video. It's priceless.
Oh,
he
I
was
bet.
my only jerk, male rooster that was a jerk, and I think it's because he was raised by hand his whole life, and so he couldn't be intimidated because he figured we were part of his flock, and he didn't care. And the other roosters, I'd pull them up and I'll stroke their combs and their wattles, and I'll tell them what good chickies they are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because that intimidates them without hurting them. There are people who will tell you, their old farmers will say, oh, you got a chicken that's trying to chase you, just grab a shovel and smack it. Now, roosters are supposed to protect their hens.
Right.
So hurting the rooster,
So they're just doing what they're meant to do.
right.
Yeah.
And so if you hurt a rooster, you're only proving that he should be protecting his hens from you.
Mm.
But if you pick him up and intimidate him and don't do a lick of harm to him, Hi, Natasha. We're just getting ready to leave. I was
welcome
just
anyway.
talking about chickens because I can talk about chickens all day.
As one does.
Yes. But yeah, my rooster now, he sees me coming to pick him up. And I'm getting side eye and hopping sideways away from me.
Yeah.
He's like, "Don't come near me, lady."
Don't do it.
Not
Don't
picking
do
you up.
it.
He does not chase children. He does not chase adults. He is a very polite rooster when it comes
Aw.
to how he behaves to human beings. And he's definitely protective of his hens, I think. He's a good rooster.
Yep.
He's the old hens don't like being mated. And I think as they get older, they're also more prone to like hip fracture and stuff because of egg
Okay.
laying. And it's funny because when you start having a lot of chickens and you get to watch them, you'll see the old lady hens, the hens that are 2 years and older, they don't get off the roost in the morning
Mm.
because that's when a rooster's really
Same.
randy. They sit there and they let the young ones get off the roost and get jumped on by the rooster and get all of his wiggles out. And then they get off the roost and act like they always intended to stay up there. Yeah.
They're smart.
Oh, they are.
I
By
like
the
staying in
way,
bed. I like staying in bed.
before you leave,
Mm-hmm.
I have to point out because I noticed this when you were reading the other day, the Camera Obscura.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point in there when you said, "And just like that," and I
Yeah.
started
That's
laughing
what
because
that
I
was
thought,
from.
was it from that one?
Just from that prompt, yeah.
Okay, that's what started it.
Mhm.
Because I was
Mhm.
gonna say, see how easy that just jumps into things?
Yeah.
No, that's why I put it in there was to
Because it
hit
was
the
that
prompt.
prompt that got it going? Okay, okay.
Yeah, and just
Yeah, I
like
wrote both a story and a poem on that prompt because it was
yeah.
so easy to use. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's easy. Now we need a new prompt.
Oh,
Oh, we do, we need a prompt.
Yeah,
whose turn is it?
yours.
Is
Yours,
it?
because I took
How
the
did it get
last
to be
yours.
mine?
Because it was
Well,
yours
I've
last time,
done
you
like
didn't have
most of
one,
the
so I
prompts
came
for the
up with
last month.
the one.
Huh.
You haven't done a prompt in a long time, Julie.
Well,
Robes took
It's
one
okay.
for
We
you.
can
I took one
I
for
haven't
you.
restart
thought of
tomorrow.
one. I haven't
You,
thought of one.
you've got 24 hours. You can do it. Just let me
Okay.
know
Anybody
tomorrow, and
out
I'll
there
try to
have an
remember to
idea?
post it.
Spit it out. I'll take your ideas in the chat too. Yes, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
My Bloody Valentine.
Huh?
My Bloody
Ooh,
Valentine.
that would be
Especially
good.
with your serial killer lady that keeps showing up.
Oh, I like that. I think that's
Her
the
and her damn
perfect
half
one.
bath downstairs. That one.
Well, darn it, now I did another one. I was supposed to get out of it.
All right, Julie, you are on the spot. Next week, it's yours. You got
Okay.
a whole week
Okay.
now.
So our prompt for this week is my bloody
My
Valentine.
Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody Valentine.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what your woman's gonna do, but I know there's gonna be another body in the basement. I'm sure
Oh
there
my
is.
God, I want to see Robes's face when he reads that.
No. Yeah.
Maybe he'll
When he
actually
sees that's
write
the prompt,
something.
he'll
He's
like
been
it.
he has been so buried in making his video games that he quit writing stories.
I know.
Bad boy.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I've
Yeah. It's probably good
noticed
for him
it.
for a little bit.
Hear
Just
from him.
get his head somewhere else out of
I
you know
guess, but
out of his normal.
Yeah, it's been a rough thing for a lot of us, and I know it's been really rough for him, but
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm kinda missing his stories, to be
Me
honest.
too. I think we're all missing his stories.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's true. I'll nag him. He's used to that. I'll do that.
There you go. Although I started one today.
Oh.
I
I was
think it I think it's gonna be good.
Oh.
No blood involved.
no blood?
Nope, no blood. It's actually sweet,
Oh.
but it's early. I started a few sweet ones, and by the time I get done with them, they're not sweet anymore. They're dark. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm starting sweet, and I'm gonna try really hard to keep it that way all the way through.
We'll see.
We'll see if I make it.
We'll see.
I still can't believe that the thunder last night was that foundation wall going.
Oh, I know, that's so crazy.
Well, it's see, what happened is there's this place on my whatchamacallit, guttering, where when it rains too hard, it literally shoots out and ends up by the garden shed. And I think that side of the wall kept getting so wet over the years that the
Okay.
ground
Mhm.
shifted.
Yeah.
And I think the safest way to save it would be to just get gravel and fill in the hole and get some concrete blocks, probably take and marry it together with like 2x4s in a couple places to keep the walls even, and then build up underneath where the wall fell out and give it a new foundation wall there, and then just put it pretty much on grade instead of actually worrying too much about it. And I think if it doesn't have the hollow spot where the root cellar was, it probably can survive after that.
How deep is that space?
The root cellar is about 4 feet deep.
That's a
What
lot of
about
gravel.
across? Long enough
It's
for a man.
yeah, it's about 6x6.
See? Maybe
Julie's
we'll
getting her
use this
story
for it.
together.
You have a garden
root
shed with a
cellar.
root cellar in it?
My Bloody Valentine. Yeah, I can see where this was going to
We go.
go.
Oh, yeah, right.
Here we go. Well, good night, everybody. Thank
Good
you
night,
for coming by.
everybody.
Remember, Monday is our day off. Ha ha. So
We
we'll
will
see you guys on Tuesday.
on the Tuesday.
Tuesday
Yes.
at
All right.
9:30 or 6:30.
Yeah, 6:30 left coast, baby.
9:30 East Coast.
Hugs,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Sweet dreams.